My name is Raghunandan Gupta, and I'm the co-founding person for EkaCare. EkaCare is a healthcare tech organization. We try to digitize the journeys of clinics, smaller clinics to independent doctors to hospitals. We started close to 6 years ago, and we are trying to build the health stack AI for the modern healthcare. These are a few of the offerings that EkaCare has. It starts from patient side and build the all the PHR app for the patient and for them to manage their health records. Towards the doctor side, which is the healthcare provider side, building EMR products for hospitals and clinics and individual doctors. What happens while building these products is you collect a lot of data, which is in turn pushed into the models, so making them better, and in turn help the users back. Few of the products that we have been able to spawn up from these data collected previously is EkaScribe, Medisys, and a few more. I'll be demonstrating a few of these quickly in next 2-3 minutes. But before that, EkaCare is founded by the same people. I'm not too sure how many of the Indians are there in the call, but EkaCare is founded by the same team of people who built Arogya Setu back in COVID. So the rigor for building for healthcare was there back in 2020 itself. EkaCare has sustained over 51 million assessments and have been generating close to 1.5 million prescriptions a month. This is on our doctor side of applications, while 16 million records are uploaded every month on our patient side apps. While I'll not waste much time putting out what EkaCare and its actual numbers do, but if we just push out onto the AI side, we started our AI journey close to 2 years ago, and we launched our bouquet of offerings we call Parrotlet. It was a cohesive decision to really name it Parrot and then put it on a let. These are the AI capabilities that are being innovated at EkaCare. There are a few stacks that we chose before we wanted to dive into it. We chose to build SLM because we believe that a very purpose-built small language model would be very, very sharp and will be able to deliver what is required in the current stack of schemes in the healthcare. There are a few things that we thought would be very, very required, and it starts with the vision, as in the first product, the first model that we had launched was Parrotlet V, which is the vision model, in which if you are able to throw a document, which is a medical document, will be passed by the service, and the entities that will be passed out will be linked to their sources. For example, if anyone is aware of the healthcare, there is something called SNOMED coding. So if you have fever, you can't really just say it's fever. You have to link it to an actual entity. That's the SNOMED code for that. Similarly, for lab reports or lab vitals, there is LOIN coding. The Parrotlet V is capable of reading out any document, pulling out the medically relevant data out of it, and put it into the linked right entities right there. Of course, the response comes out to be a fire. The second one is the speech ASR model, which is the medical ASR tuned for Indian clinics. When I say Indian clinics is because the entire data stack that it is trained on is Indian. We have close to 52,000 doctors whose voices snippets were taken to train this model. And the third one is the text structuring model. This is more basic, if you ask me. If you have a large set of medical data text available, it will be able to put up into the right categories and have that codified as well. So these are a few of the models that we had built to make the entire product stack over it. If we start with the Parrotlet V, it is able to pass, as I talked about, this is one of the demonstrations that it is able to pass out entire medical data from a lab report, and I'll be showing a demonstration for that as well. Some of the comparisons are at the bottom, which is with the chat, with the GPT or the Claude or even MedGamma from Google. We are far ahead in accuracy from them. Similarly, on EkaScribe, EkaScribe is one of the products that are built on our Parrotlet A, which is the speech ASR model. It's a product in which if a doctor and a patient are talking, and EkaCare software is placed in a phone or a laptop, the model will be able to capture their voices and make a medical document out of it. For example, in this case, actually a OPD note or a prescription. Doctor could just review that and actually push it out as a real prescription. Imagine this would solve 90-95% of the problems of digitizing the entire healthcare stack. Parrotlet has been compared over the. So one of the things that we are really proud about are the offerings that we have at a lower cost. That means we are almost 5 to 6x cheaper than the current models that are available outside, and that is only because the amount of training data that we have and the way that we have deployed our models for it to be consumed is pretty much different than how it is done elsewhere. We are thankfully the fastest growing health tech platform in India. We had launched 5 or 6 years ago and currently going strong with it. I'll quickly put up the few of the folks that are using us. I'm sure a few of you will be able to relate to the logos that are put up here. We're glad to be powering Medanta and Apollo's entire OPD stack. I'll be showing a few of the demonstration of how they're using us. Beyond that, Samsung and Google uses us in their wallet product for ABA integrations. I'll quickly jump onto the where and what EkaCare has deployed, so as we can get a little sense of what are these things. All the models that I just talked about, a previous version of them are available on Hugging Face for everyone to try. That's one thing that I probably did not mention on the slides. Let's quickly move towards one of the demonstrations. So imagine this is, by the way, the product that you're looking at on the screen is an EMR. The product is used by doctors or medical staff. Imagine if they have uploaded a medical record into their for a patient, say Mishika Jaiswal. Usually, you would just see a PDF coming up here, but if you can see, AI has been able to pull out all the medical data out into this beautiful selectable gesture, and you could now a doctor could actually just use it, these whatever relevant parameters they like, and copy them into the prescription and get started. Not only that, this will also generate a longitudinal trend for the doctor to view eventually, and this is the most critical care piece that can be powered by the AI. Imagine another use case would be a chat assistant for the doctor. Imagine a doctor actually is seeing a patient which has close to 20-25 visits previously, and all the data is digitized, but still they will have to go through it, right? But they could just chat with the AI and say, hey, tell me the top symptoms of this patient. And the AI should be able to probably answer as to what are these guys going through and what could probably be the next set of questions, or maybe what is it that I would like to start to prescribe. Similarly, our flagship product, EkaScribe, is one of those things where doctor and a patient are chatting and they could just record and the entire prescription will get through. Just to save time, I'll just pull up this recording that I did just 3-4 minutes back. This is something that a doctor and a patient would have talked about over 60 seconds or maybe more. And all of this has been parsed out. The best thing is if you just click, all of this will be pushed into the prescription pad for a doctor to be able to then give out a prescription for the patient. And that itself, an entire prescription has been printed without a doctor actually putting out a stroke of a keyboard, and the entire thing is digitized. In India, that's one of the things that most of the healthcare data is not digitized, and it's handwritten prescriptions all the way, right? The last use case that is there of the EkaCare's SLM journey is a chatbot that is installed at Apollo's website right now. Most of the time, you would reach out to Apollo and you would not know which doctor to meet, right? So a patient could actually come up and say, hey, I am feeling feverish for last 2 days. While you could do the regular book appointment stuff with all the entire things, all the other chatbots as well, but this is a medically aware assistant which is deployed onto the Apollo's website and few more websites, where this would actually try to make sure that you meet the right doctor at the right time and do not waste time in between. Not only that, this is customized as per the medical knowledge that the Apollo hospital would have given us. And that's why it will be able to point you to the right direction all the time. So yeah, these were few of the use cases that EkaCare was trying to solve for the last 6 years.